Hi everyone, my name is Patricia Perrone and I'm a grants analyst in the planning department. I'm also a volunteer environmental educator in the Staten Island Greenbelt. Today we're going to be talking about waste reduction. Why are we talking about waste reduction? Because it's a really important environmental problem that's happening right now and it affects everybody. What can we do to reduce our waste? Well, there's three things we can do and all three of them start with the letter R. We call it the waste hierarchy. It's reduce, reuse, and recycle, which is three waste minimization strategies placed in order of efficacy. Reuse is just as it sounds. It means use again. So if you have a piece of paper and you use the first side, if you flip it over, there's a whole other piece of paper on the other side. You can easily reuse this. Once you've used it up completely and you can't do anything else with it, you can recycle it. The most effective waste minimization strategy is reducing. And when you reduce, you just make less of something. You don't create garbage in the first place. Do you really need to print every single email you get, every single memo you get? Probably not. If you don't print it, then you don't create the paper waste in the first place. So you don't even have to use both sides or recycle it at the end because you haven't created it in the first place. It's just a matter of saying, should I put this in the trash bin or can I recycle it? Okay, so it's very little change in your behavior, but it makes a huge difference. So let's start with the paper bin because the paper bin is pretty easy. Basically, any paper is recyclable. So you can recycle catalogs, you can recycle food cardboard packaging, you can recycle paper bags, you can recycle newspapers, office paper. There are a few exceptions, but here they are. The first exception is waxed paper, okay? You can't separate the wax from the paper and make it into new paper. So therefore this goes in the trash. It is not recyclable. Another exception are photographs. Photographs are not recyclable for the same reason that wax paper is. You can't separate all those photographic chemicals and make it into a new sheet of paper, so it's not recyclable. Also, any kind of paper food containers, especially ones coated in wax, but basically any kind of food paper containers, paper plates, paper napkins, paper cups are not recyclable in the paper bin. Why? Because most of the times, well, they should be soiled by food, and any kind of food soiling contaminates the whole batch of paper recycling and renders it unusable. Mixed materials bin basically has your plastics, your metal, and your glass, okay? Anything that is metal, anything, any size, any shape, any color is recyclable, okay? For this metal container, the metal part is recyclable, the plastic bit isn't. We're going to talk about plastics a little bit later because it's a little more confusing, okay? You're having yogurt in a single-size container and the top is made out of foil, it's recyclable, put it with your metal. So even though this is made out of paper, it goes in the mixed materials bin, but first you always take the cap off. Caps are not recyclable unless they're made out of metal, because remember how we said anything metal is recyclable. Anything that is a number 1 or 2 plastic that is in the shape of a bottle or a jug is recyclable. Okay, what did I just say? Let's go back. First off, you might notice that plastics have a little number on the bottom. That's a resin code, and they usually go numbers 1 through 7. Only 1 and 2 resin codes are recyclable in New York City. What is this made out of? It's plastic. Is it in the shape of a bottle or a jug? Yes, the neck is narrower than the base. Is it 1 or 2 plastic? Well, it's 2 and 7, so it is not recyclable. Let's look at this. What is this made of? It's plastic. Is it a bottle or jug? I don't know. It holds liquid. Is it 1 or 2 plastic? It is. It's both 1. Okay. Is the neck narrower than the base? No, it's actually the other way around. Therefore, it is not recyclable. Okay? Neither is this. This is not in the shape of a bottle or jug, and neither is this. So even though this is all number 1 plastic, it's not in the shape of a bottle or jug, therefore it's trash. So as I said, almost everything paper is recyclable. We gave some exceptions. Any kind of food storage container. New York City residents produce 24 million tons of garbage every day. Only about 17% of that gets recycled, which is about half the amount that we're able to under the current system we have going. My name is Patricia, and I pledge to be a green guru for the Arsenal 4th and 5th floor. Make sure you go to the park's intranet page and pledge today.